Hello, my name is Stuart Sorkin. I'm an attorney and a CPA who has been practicing in the area of exit strategy planning for the last 35 years. People have a common misconception about exit strategy that it only relates to retirement, but it relates to growing your business in a successful way, whether you are currently exiting it or building for a long-term exit. 2 of the 6 ways that people will exit their business is either by selling to family or selling to management. The issues with selling to family are that a lot of times you have to have very tough conversations between the family members because first, whether or not the younger generation who's taking over the business has the capability of being able to run the business as efficiently and effectively as the senior generation. If the senior generation is depending on a long-run payment stream from their child, then they need to make sure the business is successful. Well, one of the questions you have to commonly ask is, what are the shortcomings of your children with regard to running the business? And whether or not, and if there are shortcomings, should you at this point bring in a key employee to run the business with your son to make it more successful? The other real problem in the area of family transfers is the situations where you have certain family members who are in the business and certain family members who are not in the business. This can cause extreme disharmony and could also result in the business running into financial problems. The way to avoid this, I suggest, is that you allow just the children who are operating in the business to own equity in the business, and that you use your other assets to equalize your estate to treat all your children equally. One of the best ways to do that equalization is to potentially consider a life insurance to the children and having the death benefit going to the children upon your death instead of getting the underlying equity. Within that framework, the other thing that is strongly suggested is if you have sold your business to a child for a note, that you cancel that note at death and you equalize at that point, because it's the worst thing for family harmony to have children being in a debtor-creditor relationship. Entrepreneurs resist the idea of exit strategy, but I tell them that every entrepreneur will exit their business in one of 6 ways. They will either sell it to family, they will sell it to management, they will sell it to a third party, they become an absentee owner, it gets liquidated, or they die. Most clients do not like the last 2 alternatives, so they really should look at one of the first 4. And within that framework, I will tell you the best business to be sold, regardless, is when you're an absentee owner, because then the business is going to run well without you. I hope you have found this talk interesting, and if you would like to have further discussions, please feel free to call me at my office or go to my website and send me an email, and you can find a lot more helpful information in my book called Expensive Mistakes When Buying, Selling Businesses and How to Avoid Them in Your Deal. Thank you for your attention. Have a great day.